Hello everyone and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today, still a while, for we are playing some more NHL21 franchise with the Ottawa Senators. Alright, so thanks to a really good month of March, we're in a pretty good position to make the playoffs this year for the first time since I took over as the GM of the Sens. If we win one of our remaining two games, we are a shoe-in for sure. Otherwise, it's going to depend on the remaining games of other teams. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple things, and then we're going to get started, of course. So our best player appears to be Thomas Chabot, with 60 points in 73 games. Pretty decent. It's a defenseman. It's been a theme in Ottawa where defensemen tend to be the best player. Carlson was, for many years, was the best scorer at the end of any given season or so. And then let's check in the league, see if McDavid got passed on by somebody else. He did. McKinnon is now the best scorer in the league with 98 points. McDavid has 93. Then we have Ao, Marner, Kane, Panarin, Marchand, Crosby, and Liney. That is interesting. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and check our progress reports. Not sure if anybody got better. Formenton is still at 82. That's nothing new. Oh, Abramov is getting worse. He's now at 80. Okay. Alright. Stutzel is now at 82. Langfeld is 77. I think that's where he was. Sokolov is 77. Again, I think that's where he was. Thompson is 74. Rabic is 74. Sillinger 71, that's where he was at. Gannett is now a 68. That's a pretty good improvement for him, I think. I don't think he was that high last time I checked. Likachev is a 68. Lodin is 68. Aduk is 68. Arnsby is 67. Engstrand is 67. Tuparainen is 62. Alright. That is pretty much it. Alright, so I don't think there's been any signings. Probably not. That would be really weird that late, but who knows? No, nobody signed. So let's get going, see if we can make the playoffs. We're gonna sim to the next game. Alright, so we are hosting the Flyers. They are 35, 36, and 8. And they're going to be without Pullman, which in real life still plays for the Jets. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, the score for me to have some gameplay is if we are up 3-1 after 2, I will be taking over. And that includes the playoffs, by the way. I can totally screw my team by taking over and losing. Alright, so Flyers are up 1-0 after 1. They got a goal by Nolan Patrick. So we are down 1 after 1. Down 1 after 2. Nobody scored in the second period. And we lost 2-1. So Ryan Dzingel scored on the power play, and then Kevin Hayes scored the game winner with 5:34 left to go in the third period, and we lost 2-1. Right. So it was the Dzingel from Thomas Chabot. Alright, so we absolutely, no, we don't absolutely, but if we, oh no, we are in the playoffs. Okay, so Panthers lost. So they are still 5 points out. That's probably what happened here. Cool. So we are in the playoffs for the first time here. And we have one game left, and it's going to be against the Rangers. Rangers, really good record, 50-24 and 7. we are going to be without Lindgren. We have no injuries. Hopefully it stays like that before the playoffs. And we are up 3-2 after one. Alright, so Rangers scored twice. They had Sergei Datsyuk and then Ryan Donato score. They were up 2-0, but then we had Kubalik score on the power play, and then Kubalik again and Ryan Dzingel score, and we are up 3-2 after one. It's tied at 4 after 2. Capo Kako and Adam Fox both scored, and then we had Brady Tkachuk score, so we are tied at 4 heading into the third period. And we won our last regulation game 7-4. So Ristolainen, Formenton, and Dougie Hamilton all scored in the third period, and we are the victors with a 7-4 victory. Alright, so Kubalik from Brandstrom and Batterson, then Kubalik from Dzingel and Ristolainen, Dzingel from Dadonov and White. Tkachuk scored his 20th from Trocheck and Kubalik, and then Ristolainen from Dzingel. Formenton scored his 10th from Ristolainen, and Dougie Hamilton from Logan Brown. Alright. Yeah, I think we're ready to head into the regular season, and look at that. Kubalik had 62 points in 65 games. That's pretty good. He was hurt, so he didn't play all the games. He missed 17. So he could have been up there in points in the league had he not been injured. Alright. Well, not all the teams have played. That's what's going on. Now, all the teams have played all of their games, I believe. There we go. Good job. I expect goals to be accomplished. Alright, pass, defending on ice. Okay, so we got that. Oh, so we have enough money to fix stuff now, I think. Oof, not gonna be easy. We're gonna be facing the Lightning in the first round. How lucky we are. Do I have enough money to fix something now? No. Look at that. I have to let the arena go to shit. Because he's not giving me enough money to fix stuff. Dude. Give me the monies. Alright, so we're gonna sim to the next game. Then we're going to be starting that on the road against the Lightning. Vegas won their first game, Dallas won their first game, Pittsburgh won, and Carolina won. Let's take a look at the playoff 3. Alright, so Vegas plays against Nashville, Vancouver against LA, Winnipeg against Dallas, and Chicago against Colorado, and then we have Rangers against Devils, the Blue Jackets against the Hurricanes, we play against the Lightning, and Boston plays Pittsburgh. Alright, we're gonna need to be on our A game here if we want to have a chance to beat Tampa Bay. So, is Tampa Bay hurt? Do they have injuries? Oh, they do. Merrill and Foot are both hurt. They're not going to be playing. Alright. Go Sens go! First time in the playoffs. Tied at 1 after 1, so we got a goal from Colin White and they got a goal from Sergachev, so we are tied at 1 after 1. We are up 2-1 after 2. Kubalik scored in the second period, heading into the third period with a 1-goal lead. And we won 3-1 the first game with a power play goal by Dadonov in the third period. Alright, we are up 1-0 in our series here against the Lightning. So Colin White from Shabbat and Ristolainen, then Kubelik from Ristolainen and Shabbat, and Dadonov from Kubelik and White. Alright. Oh, I lost Baudin, he got hurt. Should be good, I think. Alright, so we are going to be playing again in Tampa Bay. Let's take a look at the injury situation. Baudin can play if he wants to, or if the coach wants to, rather, probably. Alright, and then Lightning still without Merrill and Foot. Let's go ahead and do this and this. Oh, we are up 4-2 after one. What a game! Alright, so Kubelik scored, and then he scored again. So we were up 2-0. Then Killorn scored. It was 2-1. Then Brady Tkachuk scored on the power play. It was 3-1. Kucherov scored on the power play. It was 3-2. And then Baudin, who plays with a injured foot, scored, made it 4-2 after one. We scored in the second period. Logan Brown scored. Made it 5-2 Ottawa against Tampa Bay here. Oh, we crumbled in the third. Tampa Bay scored 3 goals and tied the game at 5. So Braden Point, Kucherov, and Killorn all scored in the third period. And we are heading in overtime here in Tampa Bay. And we won. Brady Tkachuk scored on the power play and gave us the 2-0 lead in the series. Well, that's pretty good. When you start on the road, a playoff series in hockey, and you win both games, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position there. Alright, so it was Kubelik from Tkachuk, then Kubelik from Tkachuk and Trocheck, Tkachuk from Hamilton, and then Baudin from Abramov, Logan Brown from Batterson and Hamilton, and then in overtime, Brady Tkachuk from Thomas Chabot and Vincent Trocheck, and that's it. Oh yeah. Right, so we have a day off, and then we are going to be playing at home against the Lightning. Right, let's see what the injury report says. It says that Baudin feels a lot better with his foot now that he scored a playoff goal. And the Lightning still without Merrill and Foot. And we are down 1-0 here after one. Kucherov scored in the first period, so Tampa Bay up 1. And we tied the game in the second period. Brady Tkachuk scored in the second period. We are tied at 1 after 2. Oh, we lost that one 4-1. Tampa Bay scored 3 goals in the third period. McDonough scored, Radish, and Killorn. And yeah. Alright, so we did drop that one at home. Hopefully we can win the next one. So Tkachuk from Kubelik and Trocheck. That was our only goal. Alright, now Sim 1. Alright, what does it look like over here? Oh, now that's crappy. Kubelik is hurt, he's not gonna play, so pretty much our best player, or one of our best players, is hurt and not gonna be playing. So Kubelik is good, but he has a tendency to get hurt. Then Tampa Bay still without Merrill and Foot, so let's see how we can do without our best regular season scorer. Looks like my AHL team made the playoffs too. So we're tied at 1 after 1. Thomas Chabot scored, and then Kucherov scored, so it's tied at 1. Tied at 3 after 2, so Colin White scored on a power play, then Edmund scored, and then Abramov scored for us, and then Radish scored, tied at 3 after 2. And we lost 6-3. We allowed 3 more goals again in the third period. So Yanni Gourde on the power play, then Stamkos and Michael Raffle scored. So series tied at 2 now. And so Shabbat from Baudin and Balsers, White from Ristolainen, Abramov from Dadonov and Ristolainen, and that was it. Oh, and now Dougie Hamilton is hurt. Yeah, that's not good. We're dropping like flies in the playoffs here. Alright, Kubelik can play. He has an injured foot, so he might be able to play, but Hamilton is not going to play this game. Tampa Bay might see John Merrill come back in. Foot is still hurt. Alright, series tied at 2. We need a W here, folks. Don't want to fall 3-2 here. We're up 1-0 after 1. Dadonov scored on the power play. Tied at 1 after 2. Yanni Gourde scored on the power play, heading into the third period, tied again. Lately, I've been giving up 3 goals a game in the third. Hopefully that doesn't happen here. Oh, we won 2-1. Brady Tkachuk yet again comes through with a goal. We are up 3-2 in our first round matchup against the Lightning. Dadonov from Kubelik and Batterson, and then Tkachuk from Dzingel and Shabbat. Alright. Alright, so we can finish that in the next game. Hopefully Hamilton is not hurt for too long. Alright. Let's see what it says here. Oh, he can play. Good. Injured on injured foot. And in Tampa, Merrill. Oh god, Merrill played and got hurt further, I guess, because now he has yet again a pending evaluation injury. Sergachev got hurt, but he might play and foot is still out. So they did play Merrill, he just got hurt further. That's not good for them. Alright, so far the road team has won absolutely every game in that series. So hopefully we can end that trend right here. And we are up 2-1 here after 1. Drake Patterson scored, and then Zub scored, and then they got a goal from Cirelli. Ottawa is up 2-1 after 1. Still 2-1 after 2. Nobody scored in the second period. And we won 3-2. Ryan Dzingel scored, and then Aston Reese scored for Tampa Bay. So we eliminate the Lightning 4-2 in the series. Who would have thought? Alright, so Batterson from Shabbat and Logan Brown, then Zub from Dzingel and Tkachuk, Dzingel from Tkachuk, and that was it. Dzingel with the game winner in that one. We're moving on to the second round. Oh, now we're going to be facing the Pittsburgh Penguins. And the Devils are going to play against Carolina. And then Winnipeg, Chicago, and Vegas, Vancouver in the West. So... oh boy. Okay, so Hamilton may play because he has a playable injury, but we lost Artem Zub. So he's hurt. What about Pittsburgh? Alright, so Brad Richardson and Al Murray are hurt. They are not going to be playing here. Let me look at my lines if I need to change something, since I have a couple defensemen that are hurt. Sandersons are Browns. Okay, all defensemen were good. Alright, well, let's take on the Pens. Alright. Go, Sens, go. We're down 1-0 after 1. Gruden, oh god. Former Ottawa Senator draft pick John Gruden, just scored against us, and it is 1-0 Pittsburgh here after 1. 2-0 Pittsburgh after 2. Crosby scored in the second. And Marino scored in the third, and we lost 3-0. We did not score a single goal. This is not good. Alright, let's on to the next game. We can only do better. It was only one game. Let's not panic. Oh dear God, we're dropping like flies. So Zub has a mild concussion. He's not gonna play, and then Logan Brown is not gonna play. Pittsburgh is still without Almari and Richardson. Should be good, but I'm still gonna check. Oh, Logan Brown is gonna play. Okay. Alright. Come on, give us a W. Tied at 1 after 1. We got a goal from Ristolainen. They got a goal from Gunsel. Tied at 1 after 1. Tied at 1 after 2. Nobody scored in the second period. Nobody scored in the third. It's 1-1. We're going into overtime, and we won. Who scored in overtime? Logan Brown, playing injured, scoring the game winner. Series tied at 1. Awesome. So we got a goal from Ristolainen, from Batterson, and then Logan Brown from Formenton and Shabbat in overtime. Awesome. Alright, now the series moves to Pittsburgh. Alright, Logan Brown is going to play injured, so we're good there. That's the only injury we have. Pittsburgh still without Almari and Richardson. Alright, playing on the road. Tied at 2 after 1, so Sanford on the power play and Kapanen scored for Pittsburgh, and then we had 2 goals by Abramov, so we are tied at 2 here after 1. We're down 4-3 after 2. They got goal by Rasanen and Marino, and then Rudolph Balser scored for us. 4-3 Pittsburgh after 2. Tied at 5 after 3, Letang scored, but then we got goals by Josh Norris and Vitaly Abramov. We are tied at 5, heading into overtime. First overtime is over, nobody scored, heading into second overtime. And we lost. McCann scored on the power play, and we lost that game 6-5. So it's our fourth line mostly that scored the goals. So Abramov from White and Shabbat, Abramov from White and Brandstrom, Balsers from Shabbat and Norris, Norris from Balsers, and Abramov from Brandstrom and Hamilton. Alright. We're down 2-1 in our series. We're going to play the second game in Pittsburgh. We are healthy. Pittsburgh still without Richardson and Almari. Right. Down 2-1 in the series. We need to tie this. Get the home ice advantage back. We are up 2-1 after 1. Formenton scored, then McCann scored on a power play, and then Kachuk scored for us. 2-1 Sens after 1. 3-1 Sens after 2. Drake Batterson scored on the power play, and you know what that means. That means that I get to play here. This is a little stressful, but it is what it is. Alright. I haven't played in a while too, so... Hopefully I can hold on for my team. They gave me a 2-goal lead. Hopefully I don't lose it here in the third period,
Third
lamentably.
period action. Are you ready? I'm ready. Ray's ready. The players are ready. Let's go. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Quick pass to DeSingle. There he is on the redirect.
I had a redirect from Brady here.
The offensive end. Here's the shot. Big time stop there. Trying to clear. And he gets
God,
the job
Shabbat doesn't
done.
have a
Big
stick.
thumbs up clearing that one.
Somebody
The
do something.
Get a hold of the
I
puck
don't have a
along the
stick.
boards.
Oh,
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here.
I took it.
Quick
I took that
whistle
penalty.
stops
I'm the one who
play. The Senators have
charging.
been served up with a 2-minute
That's not
penalty
good.
for charging.
I don't have too much
I had
trouble with
two
that.
good
That becomes a
chances.
dangerous hit when you go that far, that fast.
All right, I'm gonna need to kill this.
Pittsburgh's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time
We're
tonight.
going with the
Coaches
youngsters.
always talk about
Well, I
the
guess they're
importance of
maybe
an
not that young in the
excellent
game
special team.
anymore.
You don't necessarily have to score, but you can gain some momentum.
Gets it out of his own end. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. And the puck
We're not
leaves the
gonna go
zone.
with Brandstrom. We're just
Can't
gonna
find
wait.
his man.
Come on, guys. Let's
Steps
kill
inside
this.
the line. Sends the pass over. Not able to connect. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Crosby. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away.
Murray's had a solid night here. Save
Yeah,
percentage is
there
really
we
good.
go.
Well, they've built a comfortable lead.
Getzel stick handling in his own zone. Up along the wing. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Trying to get the puck out of his own end.
Oh,
And
yeah.
clearing attempt is a
All
big
right,
success
almost
on
1
that
minute
play.
gone.
The Penguins look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Malkin.
Surprised to see
And a
Brandstrom play on
stick in
the
lane ends
penalty
that
kill.
threat. Right out in front. Here he is on the backhand. And he denied
Oh,
that
Brandstrom with the
opportunity.
hit on
He
Crosby.
came out and challenged him. Good save.
That's not. Oh,
Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. He's got a step.
oh, ran out of
man.
room.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. It looked like he was going to deke, and then he was going to shoot, and then he did neither.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they'll get it out of the defensive end.
I've got my chances to get myself a better lead, and I failed. I'm sure I'm going to pay for it. Oh, almost did right there.
Oh, man, he's frustrated
20
with
seconds.
himself.
All
He's
right,
got to
come
get
on.
that on the net.
And they get the puck out of harm's way.
It's the playoffs. We're down
Here they
2-1
come on
in
the
this
attack.
series, but we're up
Puck
3-1
picked
in
up
this
by
game.
White. Couldn't find the intended target.
All right, 5 seconds. Come on.
The Penguins played along the boards. Here he is from the slot. Great save by the
All right,
goaltender on
1
that
second
one.
left on that power play.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance. I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
Pittsburgh's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
Well, back to even strength. The penalty killers do a really good job. They retain their lead on the backs of those 4 guys.
Takes the feed. Pokes it away in his own end. And that's broken up with a stick in front.
Probably should bring a different line.
Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall.
Same guys
The
have been on
Senators
the
take
ice for
possession
that.
in the defensive end. Kachuk's got it across the line. Takes a shot,
Oh,
denied by the goaltender.
Jari stops Kachuk there. Wasn't really a breakaway, but I didn't have enough room to maneuver.
You start to get
Still took a shot,
superstitious
though.
on a run. You do everything the same. You wear the same suit all the time.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Senators are up 3-1. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Can't keep a hold of it. Excellent stick work on the play. Taken by Shabbat. And now he angles it across to Kachuk. All alone!
Oh.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Kachuk
Like he
stopped
almost
by
beat himself
Jari
up.
again.
There was nowhere to go with it, and the goalie makes the save.
Again, I'm not the most talented at you know, playing the game, especially on offense, because I usually play as a D-man for Be a Pro. So.
It's 3-1. Trocheck's won the draw. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Pettersson. Here's a short pass to Letang.
Oh, crap.
And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for penalty. Here comes the sentence.
Dadonov, the penalty. Yes, I did that. It's me. I saw it happen.
You're just a little bit away, and then you get an ass for tripping.
Yeah, it's always tough to use the I got stuck excuse, right?
Never works.
The Penguins send their man advantage unit out once more.
They've already scored on the power play tonight. They'll get another chance here. James, I don't think they have to change anything with the way they go about it.
Takes the feed at the point, and that's blocked. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. Gets it out of his own end. The Penguins have it against the wall. Pushes it across to Crosby. Now he takes it over the line. Regains control here in the neutral zone. The Senators get a hold of the puck undermanned. And a successful clearing attempt. Moves it to Crosby. Solid check to slow him down. He was locked in there.
Hold on to that. 1:28 left to go in the power play. 13:11 left to go in the third period. We're also up 3-1 somehow.
Nowhere for the puck to go.
Yeah, that he shouldn't have been left alone there.
With the face-off ready to go. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Hammers one, and that shot dies in traffic. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Letang's picking up momentum through center. Ottawa's penalty killers get a hold of it.
I'm not going for goals unless I have a clear path. I'm just clearing. I need the win.
To his teammate. Close.
Don't want Crosby to get liberties like that. You have so much time that he can shoot from places like that on the ice.
It's a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, there's a lot of yellow in the stands. We're in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's got it in the offensive zone. Hammers a shot.
Good stop.
What a stop.
Murray's helping out everybody here. The defense doesn't have to worry about the front of the net anymore. The puck's in the corner.
Gains the zone from the right. No one home on that play. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Passes on over to Kapanen. Strong defensive effort. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end.
There you go.
And it's a small victory
25
for the PK
seconds.
unit here.
Come on,
Oh, it's
guys.
their job. Get it down the ice. Get off the ice.
Oh, Batterson's tired. He's barely skating.
Quick pass to Sanford. Big save. Sets up from Gretzky's office. And now it's over to Gensel. Here he is, shot right in front.
Hold on to
Played
that.
big in the moment there.
Good job. 10 seconds. All right. And then I need to stop taking stupid penalties.
Now we'll get another look at this.
Blame the guy with the
That's a good
controller
shot, but
because
the
that's
goalies
his
get the
fault.
blocker up to make the save.
The Penguins have had more chances offensively, but they have not been able to convert trailing here in this third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. Big play inside the defensive zone. Handles the pass from the right side.
Oh, White here. But yeah, he has absolutely no gas.
Well, they can thank their penalty killers as the lead stays the same. They put themselves in a tough spot, but they get bailed out by their PK team.
Handles the puck. Denies him
Hold on to that. Yeah, the guy on top of you. There you go. We can put fresh legs on the ice. Hopefully. Give me somebody that's
Officials getting ready to
not
drop the
tired.
puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone.
Kubalik, come on. You're the best.
The Penguins have it from their own
Maybe
end.
not.
Carries it across
Oh,
the
God,
line.
seriously.
Breakaway. Pumped away by the goaltender.
That's a pretty aggressive
Good job
play
by Matt
the
Murray
goalie
there.
to use his stick
Like
to poke the
somehow
puck away.
Gruden just went past everybody.
The Penguins
Nobody
in
tried to
control
stop
the
him.
puck against the wall. Gains the zone from the right side. Quick feed to McCann. Busted up on the play.
Now you get in the right spot sometimes.
At 9:44 left to go in the third. Yeah, the Pittsburgh's getting most of the shots. That's what they call score effects, I guess. Although it's a video game, I think it's just a testament to my ability. Well, Colin White must be completely gassed.
Lots of offense already. Ottawa's got it in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. The Senators played along the wing.
Oh.
That's blocked. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. Grabs the puck in the corner. Loses his balance on the play. Puck scooped up by
Tkachuk doing what he does best.
Takes
Hitting somebody and shooting the puck
away here in the neutral zone.
and creating chaos.
Takes the pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the corner. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Takes control of the puck. Centered out in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Murray. In tight here to make an excellent save. Murray's got the puck. Boy, he's been
7:52 left to go in the third.
Really sharp, and in a close game, you can't make a mistake that costs a critical goal.
Yeah, I'm lucky that that was that guy there and not like Crosby.
He's been brilliant. He's bailed them out.
So Pittsburgh has their first line
The Penguins
out.
still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Moves it to Crosby.
Oh, what a save.
Saved by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect.
I like the goalie's positioning here. He was aggressive enough to make a save on a dangerous chance.
Nice zone entry from the right side.
Oh,
From his own end, he
that
picks
almost
up the
worked.
puck. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone.
Formenton has problems keeping it on his stick.
Oh, the sauce on that pass. Gains the zone through center. Cutting to the slot.
Oh, Formenton
Denies
stopped
something
a
close.
mini breakaway.
I
I've had chances. I mean, I didn't get a lot of shots, but I've had chances.
Murray's been taking dangerous chances and throwing them to the curb all night. Here's another
Murray's
one.
been pretty good for me in the third
Past the
period.
halfway mark of this period,
I owe him a
the
steak.
Senators have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Across the line. Quick pass to Malkin. Wrist shot from the slot. Off the stick. Moves the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. And now it's grabbed by Dumoulin. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Senators gain possession along the wall. And that pass
No,
goes
that's not
awry.
good. That's also not what I wanted to do.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. On the attack along the boards. And he takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
All right. 4:28 left to go in the third period. I just need to continue to hold on.
Murray's able to use all the gear here. This is a stick save on the scoring chance.
Yeah, it was on Malkin too. He stopped some
Pittsburgh's had more
good shots by
on
good
goal,
players.
But yet they've run into a hot goalie. And they trail late in this third period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Penguins have it now. Pittsburgh's got it into the offensive zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Dadonov. The Senators carry it along the wall. And now he moves it to Zadorov. Here he is on the tip. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed up ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone.
Oh,
Picked up
he
along
didn't
the
get
boards
the
by
puck.
Tanev. Denies
Yeah,
him.
I'm lucky that they
Murray's able to
didn't
get out and make the
do
save
a
on that
cross
grade A chance.
cross
Oh, and he
crease.
just puts it wide of the net.
He's not going to get many chances as good as that one, and he's not able to score.
A look at the clock. Time is certainly not on their side. Oh, he had that
Hit the
corner, but he
post.
puts it off the outside of the post.
Oh my God,
Dadonov's
that
gotta
was
be
one heck of a
thinking,
play
what do I have
by
to do to get a break?
Dadonov
He's created
there.
chances. He's been in the right spot, but all he can do is hit the post.
And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Just can't complete that pass.
Oh, he's got the right play in mind. He just doesn't execute the final pass.
Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Dumped into the cross side. Finds some space in the corner.
Oh.
Gives them nothing in front.
Yeah, it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Oh, yeah. Batterson. What a play by Colin White on this. And then Batterson scores. Second goal of the game.
No way sometimes for the goalie to catch up to the pass. It's too quick. It's one-timed into the net.
Awesome. It's 4-1. I think we're good.
The Senators have really opened it up here in the third period.
51.1 seconds to go. Yeah.
It's coming from everybody. They've kept their foot on the gas. It's been a relentless
from White and
offensive attack.
Dadanov.
Strong defensive effort. Puck grab by Gensel. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Quick feed to Kapanen. Pass to Ristolainen. Ottawa's in now. And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. And we've got a 2-on-1. How did he stop that one?
I don't know.
Some saves are more difficult than others.
But it was a good save.
Turned aside.
Here he is, wristed on net. Stops him with a glove. Ristolainen's lugging the puck.
They're everywhere
now.
I can't get out of my zone. I should have just held on the puck.
Here's a short pass to Kapanen. Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one.
Get that slop out of here. He makes the stop, and there's no rebound off in the corner.
Oh, I wanted to give Batterson a hat trick, but ran out of time, and I lost the puck anyway. The intent was there.
Sets up a critical, important game 5. Now that we're locked up at 2, who will get a leg up again?
I don't know, but
and that's all she wrote on this one for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski. We'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
All right, so series is tied at 2 now. Alright, we are heading back home to play against Pittsburgh some more. Let's see what we have here. We are healthy. Almari might play for Pittsburgh. Richardson is still out. Tied at 2. Back home we have home ice advantage again. Tied at 2 after 1. Ristolainen scored, then Marino, then Batterson, he's on fire right now, and then Sanford scored on the power play, tied at 2 after 1. We are up 4-2 after 2. We got goals by Ristolainen and Ryan Dzingel, and we won 5-2. Balser scored in the third period. Sens are up 3-2 in their series against the Pens. Right, so we got Ristolainen from Kubelik, Batterson from Formenton and Shabbat, Ristolainen from Dzingel, and Dzingel from Tkachuk and White, and then Balsers from Dadanov and Hamilton, because I forgot that there was a 5th goal somehow. Alright. Come on. Can we beat Pittsburgh again? We are up 3-2, 1 win, and we are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Richardson and Almari so out for Pittsburgh. Well, Almari may or may not play. We are down 1-0 after 1. Crosby scored in the first period. Sanford scored in the second. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh after 2. And we lost 2-1. Dzingel scored in the third, but we ran out of time. So it's going to go to a game 7. So we have Dzingel from Brandstrom here in the third period. Alright, well, do or die. So back home, tied at 3. Check injuries. We're healthy. Pittsburgh has Richardson that may or may not play. They lost Sanford in the last game. He's not going to play. Alright. It's do or die, folks. We are up 2-1 after 1. Crosby scored on the power play. Then we had 2 goals by Logan Brown, and it is 2-1 Ottawa after 1. We are up 4-2 after 2. Trocheck scored on the power play. Then Marino scored on the power play, and then Brady Tkachuk, scored 4-2 Sens after 2. And we won 7-2. Tkachuk scored, Colin White scored on the power play, and Kubalik scored as well. So we are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who would have thought all season long prior to the month of March that we would be going to the Eastern Conference Finals? I didn't think that, that's for sure. Alright, so we had Logan Brown from Zadorov, Logan Brown from Formenton, Trocheck from Shabbat and Dzingel, Tkachuk from Dzingel and Zub, Tkachuk from Trocheck and Dzingel, White from Batterson and Dzingel. Oh, Dzingel had 4 assists in that game, and then Kubalik from Zadorov. Alright, and we are facing the Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the West, it's going to be Winnipeg against Vegas. Alright, so are we going to be able to get over the Hurricanes? We're healthy. What about Carolina? They're healthy as well, so may the best team win, and hopefully that team's Ottawa. Alright, go Sens go yet again. Right, we start in Carolina. Oof. We are down 4-0 after 1. That's not good. So Svechnikov scored, Teravainen, then Svechnikov on the power play, and then Nolak Shari scored. 4-0 Carolina after 1. 4-0 after 2. Nobody scored in the second. 4-0 after 3. Nobody scored in the third. Yeah. That's okay, we lost our the first game against Pittsburgh by shutout as well, and we prevailed. So hopefully we can do something here. Right, were there any injuries in that game? We are healthy. Carolina is healthy. Alright, let's win this one. Steal 1 on the road. That's usually the plan when you start on the road. Steal at least 1 on the road. 1-0 Carolina after 1. They got a goal from Fogel. 1-0 Carolina after 1. 2-1 Carolina after 2. Sebastian Aho scored on the power play, and then Logan Brown scored for us. 2-1 Carolina. We lost 4-2, so Trocheck scored. We tied the game, but then they got goals by Connor Sheary and Brady Shea, and we lost this game 4-2. Right, down to nothing. That's not great. Logan Brown scored his 5th from Batterson and Formenton, and then Trocheck from Dadonov and Brandstrom. Oops, didn't mean to go there. Alright, we're going to swim to the next game. We're moving to Ottawa, so hopefully in front of our fans we're going to be able to get energy and win. Oh god. We lost Thomas Chabot and Matt Murray in the last game. That's disastrous. Wow. And I bet Carolina's still completely healthy. Oh no, they lost Jordan Stahl. Alright. Oh my. Okay, so Zub, Sanderson, Zadorov, Hamilton, Brandstrom, Ristolainen. Okay. Alright. So we're turning to Philip Gustafsson here because Matt Murray is unable to play. We're heading home. 1-0 Carolina after 1. Svechnikov scored in the first period. 2-1 after 2 for Carolina. We had a short-handed goal by Ristolainen to tie the game, but then Akshari scored 2-1 Carolina after 2, and we lost 2-1. We're down 3-0 in that series. It doesn't look too good, folks. Ristolainen from Norris and Brandstrom, so we would need a historical comeback here to win this series. We're in the same boat as the Jets. Murray might play, Shabbat is not gonna play. Then in Carolina, it's still Jordan Staal out. Matt Murray is back. Alright, well, if we lose this, it's over. Down 1-0. We haven't had the lead a single time in this series. So, Ao scored on the power play in the first period. It's 1-0 Carolina after 1. We tied the game in the second. Kubalik scored. Tied at 1 after 2. Tied at 1 after 3. We're going to overtime. Oh, we won this game. Dadonov scored on the power play in the first overtime. We are still alive. Down 3-1 in this series, though. Alright, so Kubalik is 5th from Trocheck and Ristolainen, and then Dadonov from White and Batterson. Alright. Still alive. Shabbat still out. Jordan Staal might play, but Teravainen is not gonna play. He's hurt. Right, back on the road. We didn't do too good in Carolina. Oh, we're up 2-0 now. Jake Sanderson scored a goal in the playoffs. Trocheck scored as well. We are up 2-0 after 1. We're up 4-2 after 2. Svechnikov scored on the power play. Then Iafallo scored. It was tied at 2, but then we got a power play goal by Dadonov and a goal by Trocheck. We're up 4-2 after 2. And we won 6-5. Wow. Okay, so then they got goals by Ao and Asiari. And the game was tied at 4. Then Ristolainen and White scored, and then with 1 minute to go, Ao scored, and then we held on. So 6-5, the win. We're still alive. So Sanderson from Dadonov and Kubalik, Trocheck from Hamilton and Kubalik, Dadonov from Dzingel and White, Trocheck from Kubalik and Dadonov. Ristolainen scored his 5th from Trocheck and Brandstrom, and then White from Brady Tkachuk. Alright, we're going back to Ottawa. We are still in it. Down 3-2. Vegas got rid of Winnipeg in 4 games, so they're waiting to see if we're going to complete that comeback. Shabbat might be back. Actually, he probably will. And Carolina without Teravainen. We are up 3-2 after 1, so Dadonov scored, Trocheck scored, Ristolainen scored. It was 3-0 at that point. Then they got goals by Ao and Svechnikov. 3-2 Sens after 1. It's 5-5 after 2. Ao tied the game. Then we had goals by Kubalik and Tkachuk to give us a 5-3 lead. And then Ao and Bean scored, tied at 5 after 2. And we won 8-6. Brady Tkachuk and Ristolainen scored. Then Nekash scored, and then Logan Brown scored. 8-6, the final score. That's crazy. That's crazy playoff hockey there directly from 1986, folks. Alright, so Dadonov scored his 5th from Trocheck and Murray. Then Trocheck scored his 5th from Dadonov and Kubalik. Ristolainen from Balsers and Shabbat. So Further down, we have Kubelik from Trocheck, Kachuk from Dadonov, Kachuk again from Shabbat and Dzingel, Ristolainen from Abramov and Norris, and Logan Brown from Shabbat and Ristolainen. Alright, so we did score some goals. Now we tied the series at 3. It would be pretty disheartening to lose the last game now after coming back from 0-3. Shabbat got hurt further in that game. So he's not going to play. Carolina's going to still be without Teravainen. Alright, so it's do or die again. Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals against the Hurricanes. Hurricanes take a 2-1 lead after 1. Ao scored short-handed, then Brandstrom scored on the power play, and then Slavin scored. It's 2-1 Carolina after 1. Tied at 3 after 2, Zadorov and Keith. Why do I keep calling him Keith? Brady Kachuk scored. It was 3-2 for the Sens, but then Sebastian Ao scored again. And I say again because he's been scoring a lot in that series. Tied at 3 after 2, and this is the moment of truth. Tied at 3 after 3, we're going to overtime. Nobody scored in first overtime. We lost in the second overtime. Walmart scored, and that was it. Carolina goes to the Stanley Cup Finals against Vegas. We made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's still pretty good. Right, so Brandstrom scored from Hamilton and Kachuk. Zadorov from Formenton and Patterson, and Kachuk scored his 10th from Colin White. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna sim to the draft. Alright, so Vegas won the Stanley Cup, and the Calder Cup goes to the Hershey Bears. Draft lottery result. Oh, the Islanders jumped several spots and they're gonna draft first overall, and then Detroit got screwed. They dropped 2 spots. Alright. Oh, I want to see the retired players. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go team by team. Right, so Anaheim, Zdeno Chara finally retired at 46, Dustin Byfuglien retired at 38, and Ilya Kovalchuk retired at 40. In Arizona, nobody retired. In Boston, Adam McQuaid retired at 36. Buffalo lost nobody to retirement. Calgary, nobody. Carolina, Duncan Keith was with the Hurricanes. 39 retires. Cogliano, 36 retires. Chicago, nobody. Colorado, nobody. Columbus, nobody. Dallas, Tyler Bozak in Dallas, 37 years old. Retires. Jay Beagle in Edmonton retired. He was 37. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare in Florida retires. He was 38. Patrick Marleau with Minnesota retires. He was 43. Ryan Suter retires. He was 38. Nobody retires in Montreal. Andrew Ladd with the Islanders, 37, retires. Jeff Carter in Vancouver retires at 38, and Darren Elm at 36. Ryan Reeves with Vegas retires at 36. Carl Aglin in Washington retires at 34. Alex Goligoski retires at 37 in Winnipeg, and Pat Maroon at 35. And that's it. Retired players that are now coaches. The following players are now a coach: Dustin Buffalo. Following coaches have retired in the league. Oh, Duke Crane and Belleville. Okay. That's okay. They're gonna replace him for me. I don't have to worry about it. Draft interviews. Today is the day to conduct pre-draft interviews. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. And we're gonna look. Alright, so we're not drafting. I want to look like at those guys here. So let's look at Louis Giroux. Because that's about where we're going to be drafting. Even then, it's going to be further down than that. Might want to look at like Chris Murata. There you go. Let's interview this guy. All right. Talk to me about your weaknesses. Okay, you're not very physical. How would you describe your personality? I'm very carefree, but I feel that my on-ice play is more important than my personality is. So he is carefree, okay. Play style. My shot is my best asset and I like to use it as much as possible. I'll put the puck in the net for you. Okay, so I guess you're a sniper. Alright. Chris Murata. Okay, so we know he's a sniper. What about Johnny Trotter? All right. Tell me about your weaknesses. Alright, physicality. Let's check for your readiness. Okay, and then at least a couple years away. Then your personality. What? Oh, okay. I don't tend to get very bent out of shape about anything, and I am very loyal. Okay. For some reason it didn't show up. I was like, wait, I didn't get anything out of this. 3 years out, not a physical player, well-rounded personality. Alright. Then Let's talk with Oskar Schustrom. Okay, what is your weakness? I've been told I need to use my head more while I'm out there on the ice, but I don't think it's a big deal. God. So you're not very smart or something? You don't read the play well, I guess that is what it means. I don't think it means you're stupid. What about your personality? Very carefree, so it's another very carefree person. Okay. Then play style. Right, defensive defenseman. We already knew that. I wanted to confirm because sometimes scouts can get things wrong. So his senses are not his greatest. Okay. Alright, so we're done with that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna try any of that stuff, trade any of that stuff. I'll leave it there and see what comes in. Alright, so we're gonna do the draft, and that's how we're gonna end this video. Then with the next video I'm gonna do the re-signing phase and then the off-season and the pre-season. So that's usually how I try to break it down. So alright, let's get to the draft here. Yeah, I'm picking 28, so... Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and pick somebody. Oh, my scout has this guy. Oh, Kurata, I interviewed him. Murata, not Kurata. Murata. So our scouts have him 20th. He's a sniper. I'm gonna take a shot on him. Right, so Charlie Coyle and a 7th round draft pick go to Florida for a first. Wow. Then Washington got a first, and David Savard from Boston for a first of Washington. Wow. So Boston's going for some first round draft picks, huh? Right, we're gonna sim to pick. Oh, Brodeen is now with Anaheim. Yeah, Brodeen, a 4th, and Kempney for a 2nd round draft pick. Wow. Then Florida got a 2nd, and Charles Ludon from Calgary for a 2nd. Wow. I'm not making trades, I'm just drafting. Hey, who's the best on the board according to my scout? This guy, Dwayne Austin. We know little about Dwayne Austin other than he is a scout recommendation. So Dwayne Austin, you're coming with us, defenseman. Alright. Oops, I meant to sim until my pick. Alright. picking this time. Right, so according to my scouts, Michael Panic is the best available player, a center. So I got a right wing, a defense, a center, yeah. I can do that. Again, we know very little of him, other than probably a two-way forward that can play in the top 6, probably. Let's take it. Alright, all the way to 77 here. Oh, we have some... Oh, wait. Not what I was trying to do. Okay, so I have Brunette. That's a kind of funny name to me. Or Marcel Bria. Now, one's a right winger, another one is a center, but Bria comes in recommended by the scout, so I'm going to take him instead. There you go. Oh, there you go. I am yet again picking. I have a lot of picks. Oh, I guess I get to take Brunette this time, huh? He's still on the board. Let's take Brunette this time. Alright. Oh, not what I wanted. My scouts rating. Alright, so Grayson Noonan is the best available one according to my scout. We'll take him. So I took 2 defensemen. That's good. No right-hand shots on detail, and no goaltenders, which that's okay. So Osala is the best rated according to my scout, but then we have Ruslan Datsuk that's recommended, and Francisco Marlowe. Oh, that's a funny name. I'll take this guy. Taking chances here. Hopefully some of them pan out. 5th round draft pick. Who are we getting? Oh, it's all guesswork from here. Right, so Dimitri Kolosov is the next pick. Another 5th round draft pick. We're going for Sergei Markov or Maxime Bouillon. I'll take Markov. So I've been taking a lot of centers. Centers can be turned into wingers, so I'm not too worried about it. Sixth round draft pick. Oh, Kerfoot was traded. What's that about? Okay. Oh, and Jay Callan is not in Montreal anymore. That's interesting. Right, let's see what's left on the board. Alright, so Rowan Hughes, another center. or I could go with Jacob Cho. I think I'm gonna go with Cho. He's a right D. He has a star next to his name, and yeah, probably not an elite player, but I'm still gonna pick Cho. All right. So Ahmad Rudel. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna take my chance with him. And I believe that's it. Wow, I had a lot of picks this draft. All right, so Xander Dimitrakos. Scout wants Tom Crawford. I'll go with Dimitrakos. Xander Dimitrakos, that's a pretty awesome name. All right. Yeah, we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 picks in that draft. Surely one of them is gonna pan out, right? Right? I hope so. All right, so we are at the part where I am going to go ahead and save the game. So we've been doing this for a while now. And in the next episode, we're gonna do re-signing phase, maybe free agent signings if I need somebody, and then we're gonna do all of the off-season and the pre-season. So that's it for today, folks. We made it a lot further than I thought we would. Still, ultimately, we didn't win the cup. So I do want to thank you for tuning in, and if you've liked the video, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until I roll this game again, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.